Hey guys, it's Anne Marie. Happy Friday again. I hope everybody's having an amazing evening. It's 9:09 p.m. Friday night, and I thought we would continue to pull some messages, pull some cards to get some messages of clarity for those of you who like it. I'm really digging this Path of Shadows Oracle. So why don't we ask Spirit, what are the energies around us that we need to be mindful of these next 7 days? Do 7. 7's a good number. 7. 7 to 8 days, Spirit said. Well, thank you, high vibrating ancestral spirit guides, guidance, and beings, source of light. Can we please get some messages on some energies around us, please? Got one. Okay. Well, how are we back at the house? And we have, now these are, my glasses are going to be crooked. These must be the ones I sat on. We're at the house. You'd think the ghost one would have came up when we were in the graveyard, but ghost. In the realm of shadows, where memories are host, the echoes of what is gone still haunts me the most. Ooh, what's haunting you? Energies around you think that you're haunted by the memories of them, but you're not. You've actually moved on. They're hoping that you're busted and broke. Crystal ball, intuition, clairvoyance, focus, right? They were hoping by isolating you, creating fear in you, that's Labyrinth. Among the confusion of the twisting turns and all the endless chase, will I find myself in the heart of this maze. Yeah, they were wanting you to be in this confusion of this maze of confusion. They wanted you not to use your intuition and be isolated and to stay in this fear, or to be afraid to speak up, or to be afraid to move in something. They for some of you, people created illusions to kind of keep you going around in some like rat race. Like they would lead you down this path, in hopes of A, B, or C, and then it wouldn't work out. And then they would maybe lead you down a different path of nonsense or whatever. And it may have came across as good intent, and like they had good intentions. They were trying to teach you something or show you something or guide you on something or whatever. And it was all just kind of like a game to them. And they thought that by doing this, that you would get lost in the shadows, and that you wouldn't use your intuition, that you wouldn't focus, and that you would just kind of waste away into the shadows. But you didn't. You used the darkness and became the little light beams, the little light brights, as I talk about. You started to realize that there's other little light brights around here, the little pings of light, and you started to use your intuition more. So you benefited from the darkness. You benefited from the situations that people put you in, and that's what they didn't want for you. That's what they didn't want for you. I got hair in my mouth, sorry. I thought they were a fallen angel. Was it even real? The paradise I fell from? Or are they just a nightmare? A nightmare, the realms I now roam. Ooh, yeah. This is where they're going to be. This is what's going to happen to them. Yeah. And that's what it was. It's like they had this illusion in their mind, or they created this false narrative about you that if they did this to you, probably because they've done this to other people, take what resonates, leave the rest. They've done this multiple times before, and they were very successful at it, but now they're kind of stuck in their own maze, the maze that they put you in. Again, they weren't expecting you to make it out of this maze, let alone be stronger, come out stronger intuition, stronger focus, paying attention to things around you, watching the signs and synchronicities. Werewolf, only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil. Two sides of the same tormented soul. Yeah, you saw multiple sides of this person. Or you've seen multiple sides of the situation. Ancestors, can you get us I wasn't trying to do a full 10-minute, but yeah, they were doing moon stuff on you under the full moon and under the new moon. Waxing moon, I heard as well. The Chiefess, strength tested, number 8, and we're in the year of the 8. Look at that. Make sure I'm showing as you can see her. Look at that. Yeah, your strength was tested in all this. It's like she has this infinity symbol, which is the 8-2 at the top, you know, of her crown area. And she has the strength of the lion behind her. And on her arm, she almost has like a little scroll balled up. Like it could be some scroll of knowledge here that she's gained along the way. I mean, yes, it's jewelry. But I see those, like these are like all the lifetimes or all the experiences that she's had, all the things that she's had to go through. And now she's wearing it like an armor. She's wearing it as a sign of what she's overcome. She's not in this maze anymore and afraid. He, take what resonates, okay? She's not in this maze anymore. She's seeing the beauty, and because she has all the strength and power and knowledge now in her hand, she's looking at it because now she trusts her intuition. She's not going to stay stuck. Every time that people place their thing trying to put you in these mazes, you come out 10 times stronger. Anaconda, camouflage, imbalance. They tried to create that imbalance in you. It's like a redundant message. Are we done with this message, Spirit? They tried to strong arm you. They tried to tighten their grips around you when you were at your weakest. They just kind of like curled and just kept trying to put you in this maze and just squeeze you tight. And they camouflaged themselves because they were once this person who had you going in this maze. Like they came across as someone who may be your ally, someone who had your back, or someone who was on your side, or someone who was in your corner. But in fact, they were camouflaging themselves because they were actually the anaconda. They were actually the fucking snake. They were the ones putting you in this maze, not wanting you to use your intuition. Spirit's saying that some of you are still questioning this person because you don't want to believe it. We want to do another shadow card or ancestor. I guess we are going to closer to 10 minutes because now I'm getting a little. Let's get ready to say this too. The trickster, ego and excess. We got number 15, which is 6. 6, 8. Yeah. Again, and I tell you, I swear I pull this card almost every week in a reading. And it's not a small deck of the Ancestor deck. I mean, it's not one of the bigger decks, but it's not small. This person's trying to be a trickster. See, again, every time I pull this card, I talk about how this person has this, you know, all this web that they've weaved to keep people apart, to keep people under illusions, to strangle people, to suffocate people, so they don't use their intuition. This person goes beyond, as I said in another reading, happiness. This person is a spiritual hater. This person, because they haven't done their own healing and because they haven't dug deep, they then have envy and jealousy of other people who do. And that's why they try to get people off their path, because they feel as though they've been put off their path. But they're the ones who can put themselves back on the path, like all of us. Nobody can do it for us. And what we learned, hopefully, what some of us learned, the glare, that while we were in this darkness, while we were shining our bright, trying to figure out what our light was, that we realized that we had this power and that we didn't need to seek things outside of us and seek things further, anything further, you know, that's something further away from the divine. We don't need to seek anything but ourselves in the divine, as I was trying to say. Our intuition tells us, and the stronger we're connected to the divine, the more that we'll really understand our intuition and continue to use it and trust it way more, because it'll get us out of these situations, or to foretell when these situations are coming to us now. Because since this is a deep maze that you've come out of. Don't forget that. I hope you're healthy and happy and full of joy. May you love and be loved. You guys heal. Don't harm. Have a great night.